Everyone. In this video, let's look at what do you mean by constructor. So using the same uh, classes, dog, cat, animal, etc. Let me quickly do one thing in the main class. First, comment these statements out. What I'll do is in this video, I'll make use of only uh, one method in dog class mostly. Okay, so let me keep this sleep method. Okay, so what I'll do is inside dog class, uh, you know, first of all, let's start with what is constructor. Constructors are methods having the same name as the class name, which are called at the time of object creation when we create an instance of a class. Okay, and if we are not explicitly defining it, then they are hidden. Okay, generally they are used to initialize variables, while object instantiation. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll explicitly call them by creating a function with the same name as class. Okay, and see that it gets called. Constructor anyway gets called uh, internally when we are creating an object of a class, uh, but it's hidden because you know that is happening internally. We are not doing anything with constructor. If we have to initialize the variables, which is what generally we do in constructors, we have to explicitly define that. Okay, which is what we are doing now. Okay, so I did this. So let's see if the constructor we just created gets called or not. Okay, so we saw that the constructor got called first in this statement. As I mentioned, at the time of object instantiation, this is the time when the constructor gets called. And after that, the normal function also got called, that is the sleep function. Okay. Uh, so this was about more or less about constructor. Okay. It has to be of the same name as the class name. You can also do constructor overloading in Java. By that, what I mean is you can define multiple functions with the same name, that is same as class name, but again, different method signatures. So let's say I am creating another function with the same name dog, but here I am taking string input. Okay, one string input and trying to print that string also. Okay, and what I am doing is, let me also create, let's say, uh, we can also do one thing here. Uh, so let's say I'm having a variable named type. Okay, is what, and then I'm having a variable, a class variable type string of type string. Okay, so what I'm doing is, I'm creating a type variable of data type string and assigning the value coming in the input parameter of the dog constructor to the type variable. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is just append this doc type. I'm appending this variable to the final string which I am printing for the sleep function. Okay, so if we are passing a string in the constructor, then this particular construction should get called and the type should get assigned. Okay, whatever I'm passing from that, whatever I'm passing while object creation, object instantiation. Okay. Okay. Let me also instantiate it with I'm initializing the type variable as default. Okay. So let's go back to the main function. So what I'm doing is, so there are two sleep functions, right? Sorry, there is one sleep function and there are two constructor functions we have created in the doc class. Okay. So let's see what happens here. So first it prints this is dog, inside dog sleep for default. Okay, understood? So this particular function got called. In this function, we are not setting the type again. Okay, type variable again. And so while when the sleep function gets called, the default value which was already assigned to type gets printed. Okay, because the first constructor got called. Now if I give this, now let's see what happens. Okay, so this constructor got called because we passed a string input parameter and it basically assigned a new value to variable type, and then when the sleep function got called, the new value of type was printed. Okay, so in this way you can also do some constructor overloading. Okay, uh, if it is required to be done in your program and if it makes you know, any difference or any it helps you in your code management, you can always do that, or with your logic. That's what I wanted to cover in this video. Hope constructor and constructor overloading is clear. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Hope you like the video. For the code, link is there in the description. And if you need any help in building large scale software solutions or AI automation solutions, you know, you can get on a quick consultation call. Again, link is there in the description. So until next time, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.